Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Happy Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you stayed warm because it was freezing out. But yeah, we're back at it for another week of prompts. And like I promised last week, we are going to be doing some Valentine's Day themed prompts this week. So yeah, you're gonna need your regular materials, your markers, pencil, crayons, pencil. If you have a ruler, you can use it. If not, any straight edge, or you can freehand it. Whatever works for you is totally fine. But yeah, let's get started. So we are going to be doing mindful X and O's today. And by doing that, the first thing that we are going to do is I need you to split your page into two sections. So I just split mine in half. You can do it this way if you like. It's a little bit harder to do it the long way, so I would, or the tall way, I guess. So I would do it landscape-wise, side to side. But the choice is always yours. So go ahead, take a second, and split your page into half, and then we will come back and get started. All right, so we've got our page split into two. We are going to start on the X side, and what you are going to do is you're going to draw one big X, filling up the entire one portion of your page. Let me find my pencil. Oh, maybe I'll do it in marker. So you can do it in pencil or marker or whatever you like. So you're gonna go from one end to the other. I'll do it quickly and then I'll show you. Doesn't have to be perfect, so if you are freehanding it, don't worry about it. One big X, okay? You can do it in whatever color you like. You can make it however thick you like, however thin you like, whatever works, okay? So go ahead and do that now, and then we'll continue on from there when you're done. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to kind of continue following along the X lines that we've made using as many different colors as you like. So this is up to you. You can use all of the colors, you can use a certain set of colors, whatever feels best for you. But you're gonna go, for the X, you're gonna go section by section. So let's say if I'm starting with this side, I'm going to draw a line, line. Then I'm gonna go in again, line, line, in again, line, line, until I've done lines that fill up this entire section. Okay, so I'll do a couple here as an example. Again, you can use whatever colors, and you can use a ruler if you've got one, or you could freehand it. The choice is yours. If you don't have a ruler, don't stress about it. So I'll do one layer, and this one will be in blue. And then I'll do another layer, maybe in purple. And you can do the same pattern for all of your sections, or you can do different patterns. Your colors can touch, or you can have a space between them. I'll do one more, and I'll turn this so you guys can see. Let's go red. right. So there's a few layers of it, as you can see. And as you can see, I have a little bit of space in between. You guys can have the space, you can fill it in, you can make your lines thicker if you like, whatever works best for you. But we're just gonna continue working our way down so that we've got this whole section filled out. And then we move on to the next one and we do the same thing until we've got it all filled in. So take your time, do it in whatever pattern, whatever order you like, and just kind of take the time to check in with how you're feeling while you do it. Is there something that's stressing you out? Is it too tedious? How can you make it work for you? All that kind of stuff. So pay attention to what's going on in your mind, in your body, and use this time as that really important check-in. Okay, so go ahead, you can continue filling in your X, and then once we're all done the 4 sections of that, we'll move on to our O, which will be a little bit easier because there'll just be the 1 section, okay? All right, just checking in quickly. So that's 1 of the sections done. So I'm going to do that to all 4 of the sections. Take your time, take breaks if you need them. I know it's a bit of a tedious project, but it's good for you to focus and to have something to kind of be mindful of. So yeah, take your time, do it at your own pace, and let's continue with our X. All right, so you should have something that looks like this, whether you have thicker lines, thinner lines, curvier lines, whatever way you've done it is totally fine. But that should be kind of your end product, a big X. So now we're going to move on to our O, and our O is going to be a little bit simpler just because we don't have 4 different sections to fill in. So with our O, You can do the same color order, different color order. Again, whatever works best for you. All right. And so you're gonna start with a really small O in the center of this one. I'm gonna start with pink. So I'm just going to do a really little O in the center of my page. And then I'm going to continue to do O's around that, getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, and feel free to play with different sizes, different thicknesses of the O's. If you're looking for a little variation, then by all means go for it. So I'll do a few here and I'll show you. Now, because we're doing an O and not a straight line, it's not going to be perfect. So if you have things that are touching, that's fine. If one is a little lopsided, that's fine. Doesn't matter. You're just gonna keep going around and around like this. And we're gonna keep going out and out and out and out and out until our entire other side is filled out, okay? So continue along. Again, play with the thickness if you want of each line. Whatever works best for you. Okay, let's continue. Alright, you guys, so you should have your X and your O next to each other, and as you can see, my O's are definitely not perfect. The goal of this is not to be perfect, so don't worry if you've got some lumpy, bumpy O's. That's totally fine because we're freehanding it, and that's not easy. Okay, so I want you to just pay attention to the thoughts that you might have had during this exercise, especially during doing the O's where maybe you didn't have a straight edge. For those of you that are perfectionists, I know that is a little bit difficult, so I want you to pay attention to any of the negative self-talk that might have happened and go through some of those things that you were thinking and try and reinforce a positive thought to replace that negative thought, and just try and encourage yourself to be okay with not being perfect. I find personally when I'm doing prompts that encourage mindfulness, my mind wanders more and I start thinking more, and a lot of the time that's when the negative thoughts can come in. So yeah, we just want to encourage more positive thinking in replacement of that, and just try to enjoy the process more than worrying about what the final product is going to look like. Okay, so that is everything for our X and O mindfulness drawing prompt. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you were positive about it and that you got creative with it. And yeah, that's everything. So I will see you guys again on Wednesday.